All right. So here's I'm gonna put on this Megan Racing under frame brace. So the original one, the version 1, connects with your control arm on the bottom here to the other side, and that was it. The new one does the same thing, but it's also a bar that comes up, you know, over on this side, up to where the radiator frame structure is right here. So I actually haven't figured out how to put that in yet because there's not enough holes, and the holes don't, you know, whatever hose I got, it doesn't, it's not there, you know. It's like it's missing a hole. It's like missing a hole on the one hole up on top and also one hole down here. So I might have to end up drilling some holes. So I hope not, but anyways, yeah, so I have to probably end up drilling a hole over here on this side and also a hole up on top over here as well. Same thing with both sides actually. This side as well. Actually, this side might not need it because this side, well, this side I need to drill the hole on top, but on the bottom I don't because the bottom only has, the bracket only has one hole, but the top has, you know, the top here has 2 holes, right? 2 holes here, but up here there's only 1 hole right there, and there's no other holes. So that's the 1 hole right there, right in the center. So there's no other holes. So I have to figure it out. Yeah. So let's do this then. So I need to basically loosen up these 2 on both sides. Let's see if I can get that in that picture here. Let's see. Get this in the picture. So, okay, there we go. I'm gonna loosen up both sides. I think I loosened up the driver's side already, or let me see. Yes, I loosened up the driver's side already. I just need to loosen up the passenger side here. So I have a long breaker bar, so it makes it easy. Yeah, that was really easy. I thought it was barely torqued at all. So let's set that aside. I have my where's my socket wrench? Yes, so I need a socket wrench. Take the socket off. Oops. So it looks like this car doesn't have any type of alignment. It's like you can't do alignment on this thing. I don't see any adjustments for alignment at all, because usually you just alignment here and the back bolt, but I don't see anything at all. It's just, there's no, like there's nothing. So this is a mixed strut, right? McPherson strut. McPherson strut suspension. This one, it doesn't, you know, usually that's like a you know, it's like a cam here, so you can adjust it, and it brings it in or out. That should adjust the camber. And on the back it's actually like this, and that actually adjusts the toe. So this one will move the bottom arm in and out like that. So that will adjust the camber, and the back one will actually bring the arm. It actually twists like this, and that adjusts the toe on the back. Well, this one looks like, at least looks like these forward bolts here have no adjustment in them. I don't know about the back. I haven't looked up at the back, but it doesn't seem that way either. The back looks like it's the same, but it's like no adjustment. That's the bushing. Yeah, again, there's like no adjustment to this thing. It's just round and that's it. Other sides, it's the bolt. Oh shoot! Ow. Okay. I was about to say there shouldn't be any tension on that because there's no weight on here and there's no springs. So I thought that was, I thought it had tension in it. I'm like, God damn it! I have nothing underneath here. It's all hollow here to support. All right. So how these bars go? If they look very straight, but you actually have to eyeball it from one end. You know, look down from one end. Looking down this bar here, you actually see that the bar actually hangs down more on one side versus the other. So it's actually like this actually. Yeah, it's actually like this. So this is mounts in like that, and on the other side as well. So the bar, this bar here, actually it's very gradual. It's like it's only a few degrees. It actually angles down a few degrees, and that's it. So that's what you want. You want the bar to angle down, not up. Because if it angle up, it will actually hit the motor mount, the engine mount, in the middle here. So I might bolt back up, push this back in, like so. And I should maybe just screw this on here. I'm feeling for the bolt from the other side, and I can feel it in there. Okay, I can see this one. I can actually see the socket actually moving in as well. So good there. Let's do the other side. Before I tighten everything down, let me show you what I mean by the bar needing to be down or downwards. So let's look at the bar there. See that? So the bar actually needs to kind of go down so that way it could clear the motor mount right here. Right, like so. So yeah, so gotta do that. So yeah, so you see I screwed this up back on. I should get my impact. Where's my impact wrench? Now that it's screwed on. Now that it's screwed on, I could use it. I should have used the impact wrench to get it out to begin with. But I just wanted to feel it. And also show you guys that it's actually not on very tight. So by 19 millimeter, in. Jesus, loud. Let's do a little bit of wiggle room here. It's not all the way in yet. Let me loosen this one just a little bit. I think it's a little bit. Okay. Just a little bit of wiggle room. So I want to make sure that it's that I actually have a little bit of wiggle room. So that way, when I mount the other. Okay, so I left it with a little bit of a wiggle room here, so that way when I mount the other bars, I have a little bit of wiggle room so it moves around easy before I actually tighten this up. Alright, so that's one. So these bars here, they are actually labeled. These bars here, there's actually labeled right here, right and left. So the right side means passenger side. So it's gonna go like this, like so. R for right. This flat side is facing up because this side is where it mounts underneath the radiator right here. And it's actually in like that, up like this, basically something like that. I'm not exactly sure where it is yet because I haven't lined up the bolts yet, but it's like that. And the other one on the other side. Same thing on the other side. On the left side it says L for left. So I'm just gonna leave it kind of hanging a little bit so you guys can see. Let's see. So there's the thing right here, and it goes like this, and this basically hangs. It mounts underneath where the radiator is right here. Then your bracket, so this is the right side, it shows right side right there, right? Your bracket actually goes above, I think it's like this. Is it like this? Yeah, it's like this. Goes above, like so, and actually sits like that. It sits like that, up in there. And the hole should line up right here, but this one only has one hole, so I need another hole. Same with this right here. It mounts up right here like so. Just again right here, trying to line up those holes just a little bit. Just gotta get a close proximity. Right, so the holes are close proximity, close enough. So this one right here will line up somehow. I believe this hole right here lines up with the hole that's actually already in there. So this hole right here. So that means this inside hole, inward, towards the middle, doesn't have its own hole. So that's where it's like, you know, it's like that. So that's where I need to basically drill a hole. I need to basically hold this in place, punch, do the center punch on here, on this thing, drill a hole through it, so that way I can run the bolt through it. So the freaking installation instruction is like really bad. It's like what a horrible installation instruction here. So this is it right here. This is the whole installation instruction. Okay, it tells you the configuration, more or less, right? That's the top view right there. That's the from the back. You were at the back of the car. So this one's the top view from, you know, bird's eye view. Bird's eye view is right there. And this one right here is the from the tailpipe. You're looking at, from the tailpipe view. It shows you where the bracket is, how it mounts to there. You know, shows you the parts, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, like that. And actually, if you look on this picture right here, you see actually that little bracket that goes above the frame. The bars on the bottom and the little brackets above, you guys see the bracket. This one, you can sort of see it. It's kind of hard. And this is what it looks like once you're done. Something like that. Okay. So yes, I need to just line up the bolts, and I need to drill a hole for this one up here. So I'm gonna do that off screen.